Hi, everybody. This is Siamak. I'm really quite drunk. I'm in New York. I'm staying at the Omni, really nice hotel called the Omni on 52nd and 52nd and 5th Avenue, and it's a really nice, cool hotel. And I've been out. I'm here at a market research event. I was speaking at a conference today. I spoke at a conference. And tonight there was a big party on something on the green in Central Park. Can't remember it. Something on the green. It was fantastic. It was a really amazing venue. Shit, what was it called? Something on the green. And there was a really good band. I remember their name. They were called the Nerds. Great band. And they have got the over 40s musical taste down to a T. And it was really funny because there were two French researchers there, obviously from France. And I wasn't chatting them up or anything. I'm a married man with children. But I said to one of them, I said, "Do you want to dance?" I really wanted to dance. The music was so good. I'm not really a dancer, but I just really felt like having a boogie woogie. And they were so Europeans, you know. Like, it was almost like I'd asked her, "Do you want to shag?" God's sake. She'd be like, no, no, thank you, no, merci. I was like, okay. Don't get over yourself. You know, just asking you for a dance. Mind you, every woman has a right to say no to a dance, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe she was just saying no, so I'm not gonna jump to conclusions. But there was a lovely lady who stood next to me, and we got chatting, and she was Armenian, not Iranian. She couldn't speak Iranian, and she was third or fourth generation Armenian. But her name was Keverkian, which is very Iranian sounding. And I asked her if she wanted to dance. She said yes, and we danced all night long. It was really good because the music was so excellent. It's just nice to have someone to dance with rather than I'd felt the whole time at this conference. 700 people have turned up to the Marriott in New York, the Marriott Hotel. 700 people, delegates to this conference I'm speaking at. And I don't know anybody. I'm one of the few Europeans there. I feel like a spare prick at a wedding. Um, but they're really nice. I mean, everybody's really lovely, really friendly. Like I said, this lady, this Armenian lady, we danced probably for 3 hours solid, just having little breaks for water, and I just kept drinking more and more wine, red wine, and she we got talking, and she too has twins. They're 12 years old, boy and a girl. And that became our kind of safety buffer. Talk about our children. And it stays kind of somehow safe, the relationship, the dancing, the friendship, everything. And it was nice. And then we went out. There was another couple of researchers. They called us over and they said, "You want to go on a horse and carriage ride around Central Park?" And oh my God, that was awesome. It reminded me of the Doroshke. You know the Doroshke in Mashhad? Those of you who are from Mashhad. Doroshke rides around Pushta Bagh or Dora Haram. When I used to go with my grandmother when I was 5, back in the very early 70s, late 60s, because I was born in 65. So got back on a Doroshke, smell the horse shit. And we went round, and it was so relaxing. So nice. And I tried to pay for the ride at the end, and nobody would let me pay because I was a European. You know, they're all trying to be really nice hosts. That's what I love about this country now. Everybody, their sense of chivalry, their sense of looking after their guests is second to none. Thank you, North America. Really lovely people you are. And I head back tomorrow on Delta. Funny flight ever. We on Delta, we had this air hostess who was Thai. Where do they get them from? Thai air hostess. And she kept, for some reason, she was the main person talking on the intercom every single time. And she kept saying, "Welcome on board Delta. Well, we hope you have a good flight." And I thought to myself, freaking hell. Have a good fright? What am I going to be frightened about? Joking. But she kept saying, "Have a good fright. And I hope you fry with us again," was, I think, the last thing she said when we landed. "Please fry with us again." I thought, yeah, I'll definitely fry with you again, maybe. Oh my God. What is it with kids these days? They watch ads on television, these twins of mine. "Daddy, can we have one of those? I want one of those. Daddy, 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 buy me one of those. Daddy, can we have one of those?" And if I don't answer them, they'll answer themselves. They'll say, "Of course you can. Of course you can," to themselves. So, what's the latest thing? Transformer gun that turns into an airplane and turns into a gun again. So off I go into this big Toys R Us in the center of New York, Times Square. They're $33 a piece. $33 a piece. Now, it might not sound like that much money, but the amount of traveling that I do, if I had to buy $33 a piece each time I went out somewhere, abroad somewhere, that's just a ridiculous amount of money. So I phoned up Brenda. I said, "Look, can you ask them one more time, just offhand, just casually, would you like the Transformer guns, or would you like Ben 10? And be more enthusiastic with Ben 10. Because Ben 10 is just $8.99 a piece." I got a text message back saying they want the Transformer guns. And they're huge. They're great big things like this that I've got to stuff into my suitcase now and bring back with me. So, children, eh? And you know what? What's the time? It's 11:15, and I feel really, really peckish. Look what they give you here. Mind you, most nice hotels give you. But this is really lovely milk chocolate. Now, those of you who are thinking, what's happened to your diet? My diet is going strong, really strong. I'm losing weight all the time. I know it because I can feel it. And one thing you discover with my kind of diet is there's no such thing as bad food. There's just bad diet. Okay, remember that. Bad diet. No such thing as bad food. There's nothing wrong with chocolate. In moderation. Well, maybe not in such moderation, but I've got to finish both of them. And one of the things, another lesson I've picked up on my diet, which I think everybody should try, whether they're on a diet or not. Every time you put something in your mouth and you start chewing, put your knife and fork down. And that makes you chew the food. Don't touch your knife and fork until after you've swallowed the food and it's gone down. And that really slows down your chewing and your eating generally. And the slower you eat, the better it is. The less you eat, the more full you feel more quickly. So, this is really nice. I'm so dehydrated, I'm going to drink some more water. But I just know I'm going to wake up with such a hangover. Anyway, lots of love to friends and people watching this. I don't know what to say. Ciao.